Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Mofulawi, and I am here to talk about MMM and its ideology. So this is briefly taking a look at what we're going to learn in this video. We're going to go about the introduction, introducing what MMM and telling you what MMM is all about. We're going to talk about its ideology. We're going to explain to you how it works. Then the rules and regulations you should follow on the platform before we talk about the risk and benefits you're going to gain from participating in MMM. So what is MMM? MMM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Movement. It was started by a prolific mathematician, a Russian mathematician named Mavrodi, Sergei Mavrodi. Now, what is MMM? It's actually a global community where people come together and they provide financial aid to each other. What the system does, it only helps to regulate and monitor these transactions. MMM is actually a social network that helps and connects participants directly. You should note that there are no central accounts where the money flows into, where somebody can just cut away all the loot. Therefore, it's relatively safe for participants and ensures that no one person has access to all the funds. MMM works on the principles of donation, so it's very legal. There's nowhere in the world where donations are illegal. So participating in MMM is obviously a legal case. Now, what is MMM? Who are we? We have over 200 million participants worldwide. We are present in over 118 countries. These countries include Philippines, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. We are the largest donation exchange network in the world. And we are a community built on helping people want them to become financially independent. So we don't want a situation where, the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. We want to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. Now, we're talking about MMM's ideology. The truth is, the current world we live in right now, the banking system, the financial system, the insurance system, they are all based on a pyramid system. Take a critical look at it. What happens when an insurance company takes your money? Throughout the period where you wouldn't need that money, they use your money to pay for somebody else, which is exactly the same principles that MMM is built on. The current system in the world currently favors just a few. That's why the rich keep getting richer and the poor getting poorer, making the poor work and see less pay. It's a totally unbalanced system, and MMM is here to eradicate all that unfairness. This is one of the reasons why MMM came to be, to make sure everyone around the world prospers, irrespective of your race, your gender, your educational background, whatever you read in school, physical or disability, whatever kind of challenges that you think you have. MMM is here to bridge that gap. So, this is how it works. Two systems in place. You provide help, you get help. So, the first thing you do on the MMM after you register is to provide help. You provide help by pledging a certain amount of money. Now, by providing help, you'll be rewarded with what is called Mavro. Mavro is the currency in the system. We're going to talk about that later. Now, MMM works on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence, which means that we just want to help because we love each other, and that is how the world should be run. Run on love. So as I was saying, the internal currency in the system is called Mavro. And whenever you provide help, the system rewards you with Mavro. And this Mavro grows over a month by 30%. Now, after a month, when you decide to sell your Mavro in quote, you can then ask for help, and another participant will provide help for you in the amount that is shown in the system. Growth calculations for Mavro are calculated twice in a week, on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. If you open your PO and you go into your accounts and your Mavro, you find out, you see how much Mavro you have and how much you can request for. People always ask the question, they'll say, where is the 30% coming from? MMM is a scam, you know, all this kind of talk. I've heard it a lot of times. Now, you should note that there's no interest rate. It's not an interest rate. We are not an investment company. We're not a banking system. What you're getting is technically not interest. It's because you rendered help to another participant and you were rewarded Mavro. Therefore, you earn that Mavro. Now, that 30% that you get is obviously from another participant that is providing help for you. So, we are not here, we're not a banking system or a saving system where we'll claim that we're a Wonder Bank. I've also heard that term, Wonder Bank. No, we're not. So, we should also note that the deposit grows for 30% per month. I already said that. You know, calculations work twice a week, and I've already talked about all this. Now, let's talk about the rules. First rule that you should know: you should not have multiple bank accounts. The reason for this is simple. If one person is running 18 accounts, if that same one person refuses to stop, that means 18 people have stopped pledging, which is not good for, it's not healthy for the system. It's like you're trying to trick the system. It makes it collapse. Do not share email or bank accounts with another member. If you do this, the system is going to recognize you as the same person. And obviously, you're going to suffer the consequences for that. Do not allow your timer to run out when you're required to provide help. So when you're required to provide help, you have a minimum or maximum of 48 hours or 44 hours to provide this help. Within that time frame, try to provide help to the participant that you are matched with. Do not use the I refuse button, the I refuse to make payment button more than once every month. So once you pledge and you are matched, you cannot cancel that orders, but you can refuse to make payment if you have a valid reason. For example, you have someone who is imagine a participant that works offshore and he is not with his token, there's no network, he can only browse, and he has no way of sending money to the participant. He can refuse to make payment, not because he doesn't want to donate, but because he is incapable of making such donations as at the time. But ensure that you do not use this button. You don't use it more than once every month. Also, do not fail to confirm a participant who just provided help. This is totally unfair. If I provide help to you, you should just come to the system and confirm me. It makes absolutely no sense if you don't do so. Do not make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. This is also logical. Do not edit your banking details or change password less than 15 days before getting help. This is to prevent people that try to hack other people's accounts and find a way to trick the system and match their own bank account with another participant that is trying to defraud the system. So this is why this is in place, like a rule to prevent such situations. Also, do not allow your family member to pledge to provide help more than you. If they have more than the amount you pledged, do not to donate. Let them do it through your PO or tell them to register through your guidance link. Also, always remember to write your letter of happiness after every help that you get. You only have 3 days to complete this task. Okay. Now, the penalty for breaking these rules is you will be blocked. If you break any of the above rules, you will be blocked, and the system is going to lock you out of your account, and your Marvel will be frozen. We don't want that now, do we? Now, what are the benefits of joining MMM? It's a mutual aid program with 30% growth rate per month. We have referral bonuses, we have letter of happiness video bonuses, we have registration bonuses, you know. So you can go online to nigeriammm.net and find out more information. You can read about all these things, they are all online. Your registration bonus, if you donate between $50 to $500, you get a registration bonus for like $20. If you do from $500 to like $3,000, you get a registration bonus of around $50. And if you donate more than $3,000, you get a $100 donation, $100 registration bonus. Now, whenever you want to go into anything, whether it's business, school, church, you want to buy a car, whatever you want to do in life, you measure the risk. There's a risk at everything that you do. If you go outside, you want to buy plantain, the car can hit you on the way. It's a risk. If you stay indoors, your house might have electrical problem, and might have a fire outbreak. There's always a risk at everything you do, no matter how minimal it is. Now, we need to know the risk in MMM. It's a community for peer-to-peer money exchange, and that is done on a need-to-know basis. And the system helps to redistribute money between participants. So, if you think about it, it is possible for you to provide help and not receive help back in return. This can only happen if the community starts to fail. When the community starts to fail, then we fail ourselves. But as long as we have strength together we will overcome. Also, it is worth knowing that whenever you want to donate money, you donate your spare money. Don't go and sell your house or take a loan and put your life on it because you want to participate in MMM. No. Just use your spare money. So, it's like you're just donating your money, and everything is going to work out fine. So, that is the general overview of MMM, and together we can change the world. Thank you very much.